What is going on YouTube? Joe here with Culination Media and welcome back to another episode of the Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. Today, as I'm starting my game up here, we have a couple of things that we want to accomplish now that we have gotten our body back and we got rid of that Dooku scrub curse that we had laid upon us by stinking Skull Kid. It's mostly going to be a side quest episode, and to be fair, like half the series is going to be side quest episodes because it's Zelda, and that's just the nature of the beast. So, got a really itchy nose. Oh my goodness. That is going to be driving me bananas throughout this episode. I can feel it. I can feel it. Oh my gosh, this camera. This camera! I definitely... Okay, that totally worked out. I was like, I definitely screwed up that jump. But anyway, yeah, as far as the side quests are concerned, we're going to be grabbing a couple of masks today. We're going to be grabbing a couple of heart pieces. And what else? Oh yeah, I want to get the adult wallet as well. So we got things to do. We got places to visit, people to see. We got stuff. We got stuff happening. So the first thing that I want to do, I should have gone up the other way because I want to actually unlock this owl statue over here. You can just do that by slashing it. This is going to allow for fast travel later on, so we want to make sure that we slash those. You can also save there as well, but it makes you quit your game, and then you just have to resume it. And when you do, they delete the file, so it's kind of pointless. But we do want to unlock those statues for fast travel purposes later on. But anyway, I grabbed that fairy because we're going to make a visit to the Great Fairy Fountain over here in North Clocktown. She's going to give us a mask. Our first optional mask of the game, I guess you could say. You don't have a choice about the Dooku mask. But before we do that, we're going to grab this heart piece that we saw up here earlier. And I can tell already that the controls of this game are going to give me trouble. Could just be because my hands are sweaty. But I can just feel it. I can just feel it. We're also going to be getting the Bomber's Notebook. So, yeah, it's going to feel like we've done something when this episode is over. Even if it's a short episode. I don't know how long it's going to be, but we're going to get stuff done. So we grabbed that stray fairy, and if you remember when we were at Dooku Scrub and we came here, she told us that when we get our body back, that she will help us in our quest if we come back and visit her again. So that is exactly what we're doing, and we're wasting no time with that either. We're doing that first thing. Oh, Tattle, and you, kind young one. Thank you for returning my broken and shattered body to normal. I am the Great Fairy of Magic. For now, this is all I can offer you. Allow me to ease your weariness as my token of gratitude. Oh joy. A pillar of light that makes us float. That is pretty cool. Are you actually going to do anything besides that? Do we not get the Great Fairy's mask here? Or am I crazy? Scattered throughout the 4 temples of this land are broken stray fairies like me. Please find a way to save them and return them to their fountains. Surely they will add to your strength. Ah, there it is. Okay. I knew she gave this to us. I'm like, this is not going to be off to a good start if I'm already forgetting where everything is. And we're on episode like 3. Not a good start. Allow me to grant you something good so that the stray fairies will not fear you. Because this mask is definitely not scary at all. In no way, shape, or form could this possibly be construed as creepy in any way. Just definitely not. I like the hair though. I will say that much. You got the Great Fairy's mask. Wear it with C. Stray fairies will fly to you when you wear it. So this is an optional mask. But if you want to 100% this game, like if you're playing along with me here and you want to 100%... and you want to 100% this game, you cannot do it without that mask. So make sure you pick that up. It is a must. And it's also just really helpful in general because it allows those stray fairies to actually float towards you. It just makes things a little bit easier. So we could shoot this balloon thing down again if we wanted to do the shoot the children side quest, as I like to call it. But we already know what the code is, so I'm not even going to worry about that. We can literally just go right in here because it is 54123. I remember from the last episode. I know I made a note of it in my phone, but it just happened to be such an easy code that it really did not require me to write it down so that I would remember it. But we're gonna go get the Moon's Tear again because we actually want to get the land title deed again. So we're gonna, you know, we're essentially just going through this whole process all over again. And honestly, a lot of this game is going to be like that, where you're just doing some of the same tasks, like in slightly different ways or in different forms, so you can get different items or have different events occur. And that's basically the gist of Majora's Mask. You're just manipulating people's schedules and things that you know are going to happen. I knew the sword didn't take this thing out. Should have just shot you with a friggin' bubble. Should have just shot you with a friggin' bubble. Okay, there we go. I'm like, why can I not even get close enough to hit this thing? Oh boy, this game gets so much harder too. Like, I am in for some bad stuff. Some bad stuff is gonna happen to me if I don't get better real fast. I don't know what it is about playing with a different controller, or maybe it was just that I haven't played in like 5 years, 4 years, whatever. But I am doo-doo at this game. Okay, I almost just glitched into the Shadow Realm right there, which would not have been the worst thing considering some of the events that take place in this game. But we already know what happens here. We can go up and talk to this guy. This guy, Mr. Astronomer person. Well, you're a child I've never seen in town before. Are you a friend of the Bombers? I always say that it is important to develop your interests while you are young. You can use this telescope to look around town. If you're interested, give it a try. Will you gaze into the telescope? Hot diggity darn, yes we will. Hot diggity darn, yes. We are that excited. So we're going to do the same thing. There's really nothing else to look at. But we just want to trigger the sequence where the Moon's Tear is going to fall from the eye of the moon here. Meow. Not bad. Not bad. So, I mean, once you figure out when certain things are going to happen, you can just do them over and over again, like we're doing right now. It's actually going to take up a lot of time throughout this game, just redoing some of the same stuff. And honestly, it doesn't get tedious. It really doesn't. Like, I never found myself bored, even though you kind of know what's going to happen and when it's going to happen. It's kind of strange. I guess it's just because the game is so well done. But can we actually get out over here? I don't think we can. No. This is an area where you plant a magic bean. We don't have any of those, so we are not doing that. So now we got to run all the way back to Clocktown. And it might actually be faster if I do it in Dooku form because I can spin. I'm not sure if that actually speeds things up, but it certainly feels like it does. So that's what we're going to do. And I mean, it actually kind of works out that we're spending a lot of time doing this because I want it to be nighttime anyway for certain events. Like some of the masks that I want to get and at least one of the heart pieces, actually 2 of the heart pieces that I want to get require it to be nighttime. Specifically after midnight as well. So we have plenty of time to kill. Plenty of time to kill. See, this just feels so much faster. I don't know why. I don't know what it is. Maybe because it literally is faster. But wait a minute. Wait a minute. I think I was supposed to come out of there as a child. Crap, I think I may have just messed things up by doing it this way. Because we're supposed to get the Bomber's Notebook here. Yes! Okay, good thing that I did not just blow by that. Because we would have totally missed this. Hey guy, you haven't passed my test, so how do you know my secret code? Nobody but bombers know that code, so why do you know it? Listen guy, you're pretty good. Well gee, thanks. You managed to figure out a code that only we know. Now that's something I like you. What's your name, guy? Cull, huh? Alright, that Skull Kid broke our rules and is doing all kinds of stuff. I'm making Cull a new member of the Bombers instead. This is the Bomber's Notebook. It contains the words we live by. Read it over. Alright, so we got the Bomber's Notebook. And it says... Oh, apparently it has a flashing logo on the front. That is pretty cool. It's like holographic. It allows you to keep track of people's schedules. Press start to access the... Oh, I know how to do that. Okay, so now we're going to get the rules and basically how this works. Number 1, find troubled people and add their names and pictures. Only 20 people will fit in your book. Promise to help them. Mark promises with promise stickers. Never be late with fulfilling your promises. Whenever you solve someone's problem, it makes you happy, so a happy sticker will be added to your book. No removing stickers. Use promise stickers to keep track of people until everyone is happy. Don't forget the rules. Tattle, you tell that skull kid how do you know my fairy, kid? Excuse you? I barely know my fairy. How do you know him? The Bomber Secret Society of Justice was added to your notebook. You were taught the secret code. Okay. And he is going to take off. There he goes. So basically, this is just going to allow you to keep track of specific events that take place, because most of this game is like you have to be in the right place at the right time doing specific things with specific people, and if you want to get all of the items, that's basically just what you have to do. Oh my gosh, I thought I just jumped into outer space. Actually no, I thought I just jumped right off. Anyway, I wanted to get rupees over here because we have financial goals. Like we've got stuff that we're working towards. This is a nice silver rupee. The cool thing is, I believe that this replenishes itself every time you go back in time, so you can just get a free 100 rupees. And this is going to get us well over halfway to our goal as well. So that's pretty cool. And we're going to need to kill more time. So what we're gonna do after I go and deposit these is we can probably just head out into Termina Field and kind of get acquainted with the stuff that's out there, the enemies and such, and we can pick up as many rupees as possible. I know a couple of places where we can get some, so we can do that. And so hopefully, you know, by the end of this episode, we should have enough to get ourselves that big boy wallet. Alright, let's deposit these 99 rupees. Seriously, that's a lot. Alright, little guy, now I've got a total of 140 rupees from you. Okay, so we need 60, which is not too bad. Let's head on back to South Clocktown. And I think there's a couple of other things we can do in town, honestly, but I'm not gonna worry about those right now. We gotta do one thing at a time. Before I forget, we need to do the land title deed, so we need to go back to where we did this in the first day and night cycle, and basically talk to this guy again, hand him the Moon's Tear, get the land title deed, and then we're actually going to be using that piece of paper to get ourselves a heart piece later on. But we can't do that until night. So, do I have to talk to you first, or can I just show it to you? I keep hearing about a stone called a Moon's Tear, and it's supposed to be the shiniest stone in the world. Do you have one? If you have one, I'll trade you this spot. I know. Will you let me give it to you? Yes, he will. Alright, so cough it up. Let's see that land title deed. Now, this is actually part of a trading sequence where you're basically... I think I explained this in the last episode, but you're trading... you know, the different deeds and items and stuff for access to Dooku flowers, which pretty much always give you access to a heart piece. So there's like one of these guys in each of the main areas of the game. So, you know, eventually you can just complete all of the trading sequences and you get, you know, all the heart pieces. So we like that because more health is good. It's good times. Stop right there. Have you some errand in the swamp? It is dangerous outside the town walls, so I cannot allow a child like you to... A sword? Oh my gosh. My apologies, sir. It was... Sir? Seriously? I'm like 9. Literally like 9 years old. Like, I barely come up to this guy's waist, and he's like, you are free to just go out and get killed because you have a sword. That is something. So how come in this game, one thing that always bothered me in this game is that you can use the Hylian shield, like a normal shield, like it shrunk or something? Because in Ocarina of Time, when you use it, you like crouch under it. We're not that much older, like we're pretty much the same age. Like this is supposed to take place right after Ocarina of Time, and I don't understand. And I'm just so sad about it. So these guys are choo-choos. There's a bunch of different color choo-choos in the game. You can kill them if you want to, you know, get their insides, because who wouldn't want to obtain insides of jelly creatures? Oh, and they come back too. I forgot about that. I forgot about that. So, what I want to do is, I think there's, if I'm remembering correctly, there's a chest right over here in the corner. I think I can actually see it. Let's get over there. Because we want root. Oh, I almost got destroyed by a Dukababa. Alright, a whopping 20 rupees. And we're already at 39. I mean, we only need to get to what, 60? So that's cool. That is cool. I wish I had my full spin attack, because then that would make, like, destroying the grass and everything a lot faster. A lot faster. Now, there actually is a spot over here where we can get more rupees. See this guy chilling up in the tree up here? We can just knock him right down. And a couple of red rupees are going to fall down as well. 40 to be exact. And we're just going to leave him there. We're not even going to talk to him. We don't care that you sprained your knee. I don't care if you tore your ACL falling off that. I'm beyond happy that I caused that injury, because I'm a sadistic freak. Okay, so we need to go back and deposit these because we are already at 98. And we should be able to... I think this is actually east, isn't it? Yeah, this is going to be East Clock Town. But I think it's faster to actually go through town than it is to run all the way around. Unfortunately, we don't have the bunny hood yet, so things aren't as fast as they're going to be, but oh well. Oh well. Now, you know, you could wait to get the adult wallet. I mean, you could go right into the storyline, but it just makes things a lot easier, and you're gonna waste so many rupees, like not being able to fit them into your wallet. If you don't do this early on in the game, so I like to do it at the beginning. Let's go ahead and deposit. We might as well deposit all of them. There are so many ways you can get rupees in this game that it's beyond silly. So there's really no reason to be conserving them. Seriously, that's a lot. Yes, I know. He says the same thing every single time. What's this? You've already saved up 200 rupees? Well, little guy, here's your special gift. Take it. Alright, we got the adult wallet. This is for adults, so it holds a lot of rupees. Now you can carry up to 200 of them, which is slightly more than double what we could carry before. And now we can pretty much wait for it to be nighttime. Now there's a couple other things that I want to do. We can get the Bremen mask, which I think it just has to be nighttime, if I'm not mistaken. So let's go do that first, because a couple of the other things I want to do has to be after 12. So that's, you know, 5 or 6 hours away in game. I'm going the wrong way. No, I'm not. I'm going slightly the wrong way, which is a little bit better. A little bit better, I suppose. But here in the laundromat area, there is the guy that teaches you the Song of Storms in Ocarina. Well, he doesn't teach you the Song of Storms, but he's involved in it, in that quest. Let's see if we can talk to him now. La 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 la. They said I was much too loud when I practiced in my room. They got mad, sigh, now I'm sad. I'll just think about the past to keep my mind off the bad. Ah yes, I'll do that. Dear guest, long ago... Oh, it is story time, ladies and gents. So we gotta hear him out before we can get the Bremen mask, so let's see what he has to say. Long ago, I was in an animal troop with dogs and donkeys and such. Why could a man join? That's 'cause a man is an animal too, my boy. Oh, life lessons. Life lessons. They were all great, but there was one thing I didn't like about it. Why was the dog the leader? Was it 'cause something was wrong with me? So this guy is like jealous of a dog for being a leader of an animal troop that somehow he joined. Like, are we gonna address like how they even communicated? Like, I don't even understand what's going on. Oh, that dog was an amazing leader. Okay, so he doesn't have that much contempt, just a little bit of envy. He always had a stellar troop, no matter what animals he had to work with. That's why I stole it. The dog's mask. I stole it. And now he's going to give that mask to us because we love to just hoard stolen goods. Stolen goods from a dog, no less, and not even another human. We are stealing stuff from animals now. You got the Bremen mask. This mask belonged to the leader of the animal troop. Try parading it around tiny young animals. Now this actually does not have... oh, we're going to add him to the bomber's notebook. You listen to his confession of guilt. This is added to your notebook. Okay, so that's cool. We got the Bremen mask. This actually does not have a lot of use, but it is going to allow us to get the bunny hood later on, which is extremely, extremely valuable. So that's why I wanted to make sure that I had it. So what do? You just press B and you march around and you play a cool song? Okay. Okay. Cool. Cool beans. I actually don't remember all of the uses for that in this game. The one that always stood out to me was the bunny hood quest, because how it just makes everything so much faster. So, anywho, we still have some time to kill. I suppose we could go back out into the field area. We've got, how much time? 4 hours? A little over 4 hours to kill. So we can just continue to rack up rupees. The more you save, you know, the easier some things become. Okay, we don't want to go over here because this is a blue bubble. This guy, if he hits you, you become cursed, and you can't use your sword until the curse wears off, which is incredibly annoying. Incredibly annoying. And speaking of incredibly annoying, it's already incredibly annoying that I'm moving so slow. Like, I already want the bunny hood. I already want to have my horse back. If stupid Skull Kid did not just jump us in the woods, we would still be looking for Navi, and none of this would have happened. None of this would have happened. So, I want to stick around North Clocktown because that's going to be the first thing that we do. There's actually a couple of things we can do over here. We can get a mask on one of these platforms, and then there's something that actually happens inside North Clocktown in the field area right around midnight. So at this point we've got about 3 hours to kill, and we're just gonna chill here and get some rupees. I should probably go fight those enemies down in the actual North Clocktown area. Well, this is West Clocktown. North Clocktown is up here. Let me jump off of here. I think these things are called Enos. They're like freaky, abominable snowmen creatures. And they don't really do much to you. They throw snowballs at you. You can just block it and then slice them up. They come in different shapes and sizes too. These little guys only take 2 hits. Sometimes they give you a lot of rupees though. Like they can give you blue and red rupees. I think the bigger ones give you more rupees. So we're gonna test that out. Oh, this is a little guy too. Please give more rupees. Please. Please and thank you. Nope. Nope. Not today. Not today. This guy is huge. This guy is an absolute unit. I don't think I can block that attack. Oh, crap. Okay. So after you kill the big one, apparently they split into a bunch of evil snowmen. Ah! I'm being overwhelmed by snowmen right now. Why are they not giving me sufficient rupees? How did that go through my shield? You guys definitely saw that. Watch, that was supposed to be like a red rupee or something. Oh boy. Okay, so that was a waste. We come away from all of this with a whopping 10 rupees, which is just amazing. And it's pretty much almost midnight, so I'm heading straight back to North Clocktown because I do not want to miss this event that is about to take place. So when you arrive here, you can go check out Sakin the Thief, who's just chilling back here. He's waiting for some decrepit old lady to come walking by with her bomb bags. who she's transporting those to her bomb shop in West Clocktown. So she's not going to make it because Mr. Sacken here is going to try to steal that thing. Oh, there she is right now. And we're actually going to stop this crime in progress because we are a model citizen. And we do not like to see old ladies get mugged. I also don't know why she's transporting, like, explosive materials literally, like, in the middle of the night by herself. Don't get it. Stop! Thief! Give the old lady her luggage back! Okay, so he just runs around, basically. And you just have to go slash him. If you try to shoot him with an arrow or something, that you get later in the game, like if you do this after you get the bow and arrow, for example, if you shoot him with like a fire arrow or something, the whole thing freaking explodes and he dies, and it's funny, but you don't get any of the items that you would get otherwise, so you don't want to do that. Oh, thank you. Since he didn't make off with the item, that is not what that says at all. Thank you. We're starting over. Since he didn't make off with them, I can finally stock bomb bags at our shop. Maybe I'll put them out tomorrow. And now what she's talking about are not actually the normal bomb bags. She's talking about a larger variety that allows you to carry more bombs. So, yes, we can get an upgrade. We don't even have regular bombs, but eventually we can get an upgrade. In the meantime, we get the Blast Mask, which is a nice substitute for bombs. You can wear it with C, you can have a blast with B, but you'll lose life energy in the process. Well, thanks for helping me. Take care. Okay, bomb lady. You guarded the old woman's luggage. This is added to your notebook. Yay. Yay. Okay, so now we have a bunch of other things that we can do. We're going to head back out of the gate area because there's another mask that we can get. Feel like we are getting things done, even though we ran around and did nothing for a while. So now that it is after midnight, I'm not sure what direction it's in. Could be the other way. No, I think it's over here. Yeah, this guy right here. You can see this ghost guy just dancing around on one of these little mushroom things. And we can actually jump on there, I believe, from here. Let me line it up right. Yeah, okay. So all you need to be able to get this mask is the Song of Healing. And it has to be nighttime, of course. I'm not sure what the hours are. But the hours are now. Like, we can do it now, so we're going to do it. I'm no longer part of the living. My sadness to the moon. I haven't left my dance to the world. I'm filled with regret. Translation. I am disappointed, O moon. I have died. Why do we need to translate? He's speaking English. Oh, I plan to bring the world together and stir it into a giant melting pot with my dance. If only I had taught my new dance to someone. The spirit dancer, Kamaro, was added to your notebook. Okay, so it seems like there's nothing you can do, but you can actually play the Song of Healing, which I conveniently remember. Thought I was going to actually have to open the start menu and look at that. Actually got it on the first try, which is not too bad. Not too bad. He likes that. He likes that song, even though it doesn't really go with the rhythm that he's dancing with. But anyway. Spread my dance across the world. Train its followers. Translation, I have taught it to you. Now make it into a popular dance. I don't think that's what he said at all. But okay, we're going to get the Kamaro's mask. Use it to teach his dance to the world so his moves can become as popular as he had hoped they would be. I am counting on you. Translation, I am counting on you. Really? Really, Nintendo, with the translation? Okay, so there's nothing else that we have to do here. So, why am I going so slow? My gosh. Just fall off the freaking ledge, Link. Dear Lord. Okay, so we're actually going to use this mask immediately. I think there's only one use for this whole mask in the game, if I'm not mistaken. There's really not a lot you can do with the mask, but what you can do is you can use it to get a heart piece. And we're going to do that before we forget. You can do it, I think, on the night of the first or second days. I'm not sure if you can do it on the third day or not. I don't think I've ever actually tried that. But it should be in West Clocktown. That's East Clocktown, isn't it? Yes, it is. It is East Clocktown. We want West Clocktown. And there's actually a second heart piece that we can get in West Clocktown too. So we are going to be... We're going to be doing, you know, things. We're going to be getting stuff done. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I still went to East Clocktown. I literally went out into the east. What am I doing? Does anybody know? Does anybody have a clue what the heck I'm doing? I don't. I have no idea what I'm doing at all. I don't even know how it's been a half an hour in this video. Like, I don't know. Time flies. Alright, here we have arrived. And as you can see, these ladies here are doing a weirded out version of like the same dance, kind of, sort of. Or it looks like they need help, rather. So you put on the mask, which looks really creepy. It looks like a weird duck thing. Doesn't look like Kamaro at all. Anyway, you can press B to dance. No, stop targeting them, please. And dance it up. Check this out. I like the kid in the background also just trying really hard to pretend that we don't exist. He can't deny it forever. Can't. So we're spreading it into a dance craze now by literally teaching 2 people. That's all it takes to start a craze, these 2 people. And these are the losers that told us to leave them alone in the last episode too, which I do not appreciate. But I do appreciate the heart piece that we're about to get from them. Thank you for teaching us those steps. You are a master. Okay. Okay, just give me the heart piece and we can move on. The Rosa sisters, twin dancers, were added to your notebook. You stole the hearts of the dancers. This was added to your notebook. Okay. Yes, yes. I worship my dance that I stole. Everything is stolen. I have no original thoughts. I have no original mask. I have nothing. I have nothing. So I misspoke earlier. We actually need to go to East Clocktown for the next thing. It's not in West Clocktown because I don't know what the heck's going on. I don't know anything. I don't even know why you're watching this. You don't even know because I have no clue what I'm doing. But we're gonna go into the inn here, which is closed. Check in because, well, we're not gonna do that because I actually need to slow down time because we're about to run out of time. See if I remember how to do this. Yes, it is coming back to me. I thought the hardest thing would be for me to try to, like, you know, stay doing commentary and, like, try to remember the songs and everything. But if you play the Song of Time backwards, like the notes backwards, you can slow down the flow of time to make it easier to do things that are time sensitive or things that just take a long time. And it was about to be dawn here in another hour and a half or so. So I didn't want to risk having the night pass us by. We're going to just sneak into this place, by the way. It's closed, but we do not care about that one bit. We are going to the roof, breaking in. No one's going to care. And we're going to pull out the land title deed because we're actually going to use this for something special. Now, where is the lavatory? I have to use the bathroom. Feel like I gotta go, considering it's been at least 3 days since the last time I went. Is it downstairs? It must be downstairs. Okay, I know it's on the left side here. Here we go. Okay, so if you go in here, you get this weird hand thing coming out of the toilet, which is just a little bit strange. But if you talk to said hand, paper, please. You basically just need to give it any kind of paper. And since we have the land title deed and there's nothing else that we can do with it right now, we might as well just hand it over because we can get the land title deed again by going back in time. Oh, creepy hand inside the toilet approves of the land title deed. Oh, you saved me. Yes, I did. I saved everyone. This fell down here. I'll give it to you. Why, thank you, creepy hand. You got a piece of heart, and that is enough to already get a new container. Look at that. We have 4 hearts. Who? Well, that person... How are we adding toilet hand to the notebook? How does that make sense? You helped out, triple question marks, out of a jam. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. This was added to your notebook. Okay, we don't need to do anything else in here, and I really don't want to be in here anymore. It kind of smells. Let's get out of this place that is supposed to be locked up. We're just going to go through the door that's locked, too, because we don't care one bit. We have our own rules. So that's actually going to be it for this episode. We are 35-ish minutes in. So I'm actually going to go back in time again. And next time, there's a little bit of other things that we... Sentence does not make sense. There's a few other things that we can do before heading to the Southern Swamp, which is going to be the first area that we need to go to advance the story. So we're going to be doing a couple other things, then we're going to be heading to the swamp, and yeah, it's going to be a good time. So I hope you guys enjoyed the side quest stuff that we had to do today. It wasn't incredibly entertaining, to be honest, but it's stuff that's going to help us later on, and it's stuff that's going to speed up some of the, you know, the monotonous parts of the game. So I'm pretty happy with it. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, you can leave a like, you can leave a comment, whatever it may be. But I will see you all for the next episode in a few days. So until then, game on.